Hey fellow vintage lovers, today I'm going to show you a couple of things that I picked up during a town-wide rummage sale. This one is a town that is about 15-20 minutes from us, and they usually have a lot of good sales. So first of all, I picked up this cute crochet daisy blanket. It sold for $49.99. I paid $1 for the blankie. And then I also picked up a ton of tablecloths. This red plaid tablecloth sold for $20.22. I paid $1. This red and yellow paisley floral one I thought was so pretty, and it sold for $27.50. I paid $1. Isn't that so vibrant? I just love that. I'd never seen one with yellow and red like that. This one was my favorite with the aqua diamonds. It sold for $29.43. Again, I paid $1. It's so pretty. Isn't that just adorable? The Mister picked up this vintage 80s, 90s fuzzy Looney Tunes blanket. It sold for $24.03. We paid $1. They all had a little schmutz or a little stink going on, so they all went straight into the washing machine after this video. The next sale that we went to, she was a mice collector, like little mice figurines, and so I picked up all of the mice in her collection. So there are a ton of little cute mice. So there were a couple of things that I picked out of everything that she had that warranted being a listing of their own, and then everything else that I bought from her went into one listing together as a lot. These first little bow tie mice sold for $15.74. These two little mice with the vests are still available. These little candle hugger mice are still available. This little mouse is so cute. He's like terracotta, and he's only glazed on his tail, his ears, and his eyes. He sold for $19.99. This little mouse with the ladybug sold for $19.14. This adorable little mouse, still with his bone china sticker and those eyelashes, is still available. He's so cute. These two teeny tiny little mice, they're less than an inch tall, are still available. He has a little patch on his jacket, which I thought was so cute. These next three mice I have, you've probably seen them in another video, but I picked up another set. They are harvest mice with little fall vegetables. They are still available. They were made by Homco. I thought they were so cute. And then finally, the rest of everything is just the lot that I listed all together. There were 28 more mice, all listed in a lot together. The lot of 28 mice, randos, sold for $24.31. And for all of the mice at this sale, I paid $8. So all of those mice that I just showed you and these ones that I'm showing you here, I paid $8 for all of them. He was plastic. This little guy on a bell. I thought he was really cute, but a lot of these that I sold in the lot were chipped up so people could use them for, little montages or things that they put together. They were really cute, a lot of them, but again, they were chippy. I really like these little kissy mice girls. I believe they probably would have had a little boy to go with them, but there wasn't a little boy, so they got put in the lot. This little guy was a candle. I loved his little beady eyes and nose. This was a souvenir piece, but I just thought he was so cute coming out of that top hat. But his ear was chipped off, so he went into the lot. This girl looked almost like a bunny, but she was with the ladies' collection, so I assumed she was a mouse. Little frosted glass mouse. Little mice tucked into their acorn bed asleep. Big-eared mouse with the cutest little face, but again, he was chippy. Sweet faced mouse. He was so cute, and then you turn him around and his tail's chipped off. This little guy was like pottery and then had a cord as a tail. So unique. This little guy was super cute, but his ear was chipped. This little guy still had his bone china sticker also, and amazing that his tail was still intact. This little guy was on a card. Teeny little one that said mother on her apron. Teeny tiny little guy that matched to those other two, kind of, and these are another set of little teenies. Little teeny with overalls. Another tiny. Cute little Christmas mouse. Mouse on a stick. Who doesn't need that? So again, I paid $8 for everything, and that final lot of things that I showed you sold for $24.31. This little April angel sold for $19.42. I paid $1. This owl tile is still available. I paid 50 cents. This lucite plastic ashtray made like a turtle. I don't know if it's an ashtray or a coaster actually, but it is still available. I paid $1. I just thought the pressed flowers in there were so cool. I picked up a stack of these cool gold starburst saucers. There were 7. The set sold for $39.26. I paid $1 for the stack. These Homco birds I always pick up when I see them. This set sold for $22.99. I paid $3. This set of new old stock tumbling Christmas mice sold for $19.39. I paid $1. I thought these were really cool art pieces. I always pick up these blonde framed, speckly gold art pieces, but usually they're the Four Seasons. And I thought these were cool because they were signed floral art pieces in the centers of these. So I picked up the set of 2 for $1, and this set sold for $24.99. I thought they were super pretty and really unique. I love that speckled part on the mat. I just think they're so cool. I pick up any kind of framed art that's like this. I love blonde from that era. These 2 Melmac plates are still available. I paid 50 cents for the pair. This pretty pressed butterfly tray is still available. I paid $2. I thought it was so boho and really, really cute. If you know me, you know I always pick up a set of paper plate holders, especially if they're in fun colors like that. This set sold for $14.73. I paid $1. This tray I thought was so beautiful. It sold for $19.99. I picked it up for $1. Trays do not usually sell for me, but I am so drawn to them because they are so pretty sometimes. This one, I loved that light pink in there, and the black made the pink pop so hard. It was so pretty. This green deviled egg and crudité tray still available. I thought it was super pretty. I paid $3 for it. Figured it'd be pretty at Easter or Christmas or Thanksgiving. Really anytime. This vintage diffuser sold for $29.99. I paid $2. This cute little mug rack still had the Made in Japan sticker on it, sold for $26.76. This next larger mug rack sold for $19.72. I paid $1 each. These 3 Homco butterflies are still available. I paid $1 for the set of 3. I always pick up a mug tree. This one sold for $19.99. I paid $2. This really cool wood art I picked up because I thought it was super unique, very different than anything I had really ever seen. I thought it would fit in a lot of different home styles. This piece sold for $46.32. I paid $2. It's signed on the back and marked 1983. I just thought it was really cool. Tribal, boho, tropical, just it would go with a brutalist. It would go with a whole lot of home styles, mid-century modern, just really, really unique and different. Next up is a red and green wicker trivet. It's still available. I paid $1 for it. Usually I pick these up in all the colors, but I thought it was fun that one was Christmassy. These 2 foam-backed angels are still available. I paid $1. The mister actually, we talked me into those the first time, and I did not think that they would sell, and then almost every time that we pick a pair up, they do sell, so I usually try to pick them up if I can find them. Next up is a set of 7 vintage butterfly quilted placemats. They sold for $23.20. I paid $1. Next up, I got a lot of 3 random green dishes. This little basket, this little tray, and a little kind of long basket. I paid $2 for the whole set of 3, and the lot is still available. This really pretty butterfly brass trinket dish is still available. I paid $2. I thought the inlaid design on that was so neat. This I Hold the Tea Bag holder sold for $15.20. I paid $2. This little wooden plaque with the mice on it sold for $24.99. I paid $1. That was another Mr. Find. He encouraged me to pick that up, thought it was cute, so I was glad that he thought that was a good one. This planter sold for $24.63. I paid $1. These splatter glaze Christmas tree napkin ring holders sold for $24.31. I paid $1. Next up, I picked up a set of Christmas holly little decorative pieces. So there are 4 napkin rings, 6 little tiny teeny miniature candle holders, a really cute spoon rest marked Made in Japan. I believe it was by Odagiri, again with the holly on it. 2 little miniatures, a boot and like a milk jug with Christmas motifs on them. And finally, a Lefton candy dish that had some chipping. I picked up the whole set of all of that stuff for $2. It was all kind of tucked in a bag together, and the lot sold for $46.56. This cute little purse, I loved the way it opened and closed, but it was kind of icky inside, so I listed it, and it sold for $23.87. I paid $1. I thought it displays really cute. It's just a unique piece to have, and if someone knew how to, maybe like soak that or could use something to get that out of there, I thought that was a decent price if they knew how to, get that clean again. I picked up these 2 boxes of vintage Playskool wooden pegs. They sold for $32. I paid $1. Next up, I picked up a new old stock yellow furniture webbing. It is still available. I paid $1 for that. Next up, there were 2 packs of this matching new old stock yellow webbing. Those 2 sold for $19.50. I paid $1. And then this white new old stock webbing is still available. I paid $1 for it. I picked up these 3 really unique nursery rhyme placemats. The picture's on the front, the nursery rhyme is on the back, and it's by a company that was a certain name's Meats for Babies, which I thought was hilarious. The set of 3 sold for $24.52. I paid $1. There was the 5 little pigs, Jack and Jill, and then I want to say that's little Jack Horner, but I can't remember actually. And then finally, after this day, we went to Noblesville, to one of our favorite little antique malls there, and my friend Haley and Alexis have a booth in that mall. And the whole place is just gold. Usually it's so fun to pick around in there. There we are walking through the downtown, but I picked up this little single salt and pepper shaker. It says cookie on the apron. The hippo is so cute. It was just a one-off. There was not a pair, but I paid $5 for him in my friend's Sister Becker's booth, and he sold for $24.95. So I thought he was a good one. He's so sweet. So all in all, my cost of goods was $62.50. The gross profit was $891.33, and after fees and the cost of goods, the net profit was $721.87. Did I do okay? What do you think about what I bought? Do you think that I did okay? Do you think I should have left anything behind? Were you surprised by anything that sold for as much as it did? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.